What's up guys, welcome to new Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. Today we are continuing with the GTA 6 tutorial series, and in this episode we will set up the drivable vehicles. It is going to be a very easy video to follow, so let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is import this amazing city sample vehicles pack. It will contain a lot of different vehicles that we will use. As you can see, all of them here, even the police cars for the future, and we have from trucks to normal cars to vans, and it is excellent. So basically go ahead and add this to your Epic Games library. Once you have it on your Epic Games library, just go ahead and add it to the main GTA 6 tutorial series project. In this case, we actually just want to import it directly to the main project. Okay, now bear in mind that it is pretty big. It is around 8 gigs, and I know that this sounds very big, and it is very big, so make sure to save some space on your HDD drive or SSD drive, whatever you're using, because you will need it. Okay, but go ahead, import it to your project, and then once it has imported, basically open up your Unreal project, and then you will see a new folder here called City Sample Vehicles. So if we open, we can see that we have the main parent BP vehicle, and we have all the childs with each thing. For example, this vehicle 07 car, and basically we can use it. So you will notice that for your case, when you drag it in, you will not see it, and that's because you must go ahead and enable some plugins. So some pop-ups will show up here, okay? And also, if you double click just in case, some pop-ups should appear. The first pop-up should be like you need to enable the cows vehicle plugin. You can just click on enable missing, and then you also need to click the virtual textures on the project settings to be true. Also, you can do from here. So go to plugins and search for chaos vehicle plugin. There we go, and basically enable this. And also the same for the virtual textures in the project settings, but some pop-ups should appear, so you can do that through there. And then with that said, you can actually drag the car, but make sure to restart the editor. This is very important because those plugins and settings will not appear, okay, until you restart the editor. So restart the editor, reopen it, and now drag in the car, and you will see it on here, which looks absolutely amazing, right? It is so cool. So what we can do now is select this car, go down until we see this auto possess player, and set it to be player 0. And now when we press play, boom, we can actually go ahead and drive this car, which looks absolutely amazing. Like, look how cool this looks. And of course, we can go ahead and play around with all these settings, and change it and customize it. And apart from that, we of course have different already presets and different types of cars, right, that we can use as a truck, a van, a bus, right? There's so many, right? So you can play around with that. And if we go ahead and press Ctrl E to open this one, you will notice that we have a lot of different components. So you can play around with the vehicle movement component to customize this specific car, or go to the parent. As you can see, all the logic is done in the parent, which in this case, the parent on class settings is BP vehicle, which is the one under blueprint, BP vehicle, and this is kind of the main blueprint, and all of the other ones are childs. And here we have all the logic, as you can see, very similar to what we did basically when the game starts, or in this case when we control that car, we set up the mapping context, which is in this case the vehicle input mapping that was included in the pack. So we add those mapping contexts, we apply the throttle and set the throttle input of the vehicle movement component. Basically the key here is the vehicle movement component. That's the one handling the logic of the movement of the car, and then of course binding all that with the input. But that's already done, so that's great. We don't have to spend hours and hours and literally hours on customizing all of this, and very important, not customizing each vehicle tier suspension and all that stuff. We can directly just go and use it. So with that said, in the next episode, what we will do is make sure that we can go with our player and hop in to the car, drive it, and then hop out of the car. So with that said, if you found this tutorial helpful, I would really appreciate it if you could like the videos and subscribe to my channel. Remember to have access to the private files through Patreon or YouTube members. Join my Discord server. Check out my new course with Game Dev TV on how to make a stealth game in Unreal. Follow me on my socials. And now, yes, with all that said, bye.